recent trip to Mississippi, I asked some locals, what are some cool things to do here? And I got this answer almost every time. Not much. These are some of the other answers I received. I like to get in the car and drive. It's the best way to experience Mississippi. Taking the back roads leads you to some hole-in-the-wall, quirky places off the beaten path like the Crossroads in Clarksdale, where the blues were born, or the Crystal Grill in Greenwood, where their mile-high pies are famous, or taking in the beauty and history of the Natchez Trace Parkway. And once, we went to the Neshoba County Fair, Mississippi's largest house party. Another answer was, we love to eat at local favorites where the food is authentically Southern, like the tamales at Doe's Eat Place in Greenville, and the great barbecue at the Shed in Ocean Springs. We also found the Slug Burger in Corinth, crispy catfish from Cock of the Walk in Ridgeland, and farm-to-table food from Restaurant Tyler in Starkville. Welcome to Experience Mississippi, the official guest experience program that educates you on expanding your guest service knowledge, exceeding expectations, and becoming a visitor in your own state. I'm Katie, here to talk to you about what makes Mississippi unique and a remarkable place to visit. And we're doing it all in this fun new way to learn. There will be a quiz at the end of this class, and once you pass, you can move on to the next class. After successfully completing all 4 classes, you will earn your Certified Hospitality Professional Certificate, worth framing and listing on a resume. Now, before we get started, I want to run a couple fun facts by you. Did you know tourism is one of the largest industries in Mississippi, employing more than 124,000 people? If tourism did not exist here, it's estimated that each household would pay an additional $588 in taxes each year. And get this, tourism generates approximately $6.34 billion in visitor spending, helping to boost your economy and keep you on the map as a favorite tourist destination. By best estimate, there are more than 23 million visitors annually to your state. And Mississippi is now a global destination, welcoming visitors from many foreign countries, especially Canada. It's a fact, travel and spending from visitors to Mississippi is up. Visitors come to Mississippi for a multitude of reasons. To discover their love for literature at Roanoke and Oxford, home to William Faulkner. And in Columbus, they visit the birthplace and home of famed Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Tennessee Williams. People love our world-class gaming across the state, from the gateway to the Blues in Tunica to the 62 miles of scenic shoreline of the Gulf Coast. Tourists can take in the exciting nightlife and award-winning amenities. Then there's music. From the Blues Trail to the Country Music Trail, Mississippi pays homage to its musical roots through museums such as the Grammy Museum Mississippi in Cleveland, the MSU Riley Center in Meridian, and many more music venues and historical sites. Visit soul-stirring monuments and become enriched in your history at the Vicksburg National Military Park and the Corinth Civil War Interpretive Center. Mississippi's footprint on the American Civil War and the American Civil Rights struggle is evident at the Museum of Mississippi History and the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum in Jackson. On a local level, where you live, there's a Convention and Visitors Bureau, Chamber of Commerce, or Main Street Association that works hard to attract travelers and tourists through their marketing efforts. Tourism matters to our local economies, and you are a part of that. Be proud. So, where do we start? Well, remember that question I asked at the beginning? What do you like to do around here? First things first, you have to know the answer to that. And if you don't really have an answer, you must know where to look. Let me show you. Visit Mississippi has created an amazing website, visitmississippi.org, that will be very helpful to you. You can access it on your phone, tablet, or PC. If you've got your phone, check it out now and let's go through it together. With this site, you can find fun things to do that are unique to Mississippi based upon your interests in any part of the state, from things to do, places to stay, trip ideas, and up-to-date calendar of events. Another tool at your fingertips is your local visitor's guide, produced by your local Convention and Visitors Bureau, Chamber of Commerce, or Main Street Association. And you might even offer tourist travel information on various social media channels such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. So, now when someone asks, what are some cool places to check out? If you don't know the answer, you'll know where to look. In later versions of Experience Mississippi, we'll cover things like how to connect with your guests, the 4 main parts of every guest interaction, how to anticipate guests' needs, how to apply your expert knowledge, and how to respond to a difficult situation, because anyone can wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Okay, here's your homework for today. Just kidding. But the best way to recommend something to do is to first experience it yourself. So, try to take in a couple of these spots with some friends. Put on your blue suede shoes and discover Elvis Presley's birthplace in Tupelo. Head down to Hattiesburg and visit one of Chef Robert St. John's award-winning restaurants. With 6 restaurants to choose from, you will not be disappointed. And when it comes time to rest your head, stay at an historic antebellum home like Dunleith Historic Inn in Natchez, or a hip Delta hotel like the Alluvion Hotel in Greenwood. And our last tip. Did you know that there are over 200 markers on the Mississippi Blues Trail that tell the stories of blues artists through words and images? It truly showcases the growing appreciation for the major role Mississippi musicians of the past and present have meant to the backbone and foundation of all genres of music. Thanks for watching our first installment of Experience Mississippi. We've given you so many things to recommend, you may want to watch this again. Don't forget to take the short quiz and watch the next 3 video lessons to earn your Certified Hospitality Certificate. See you next time on Experience Mississippi.